such a beautiful wedding, despite being very, very far away. So compared to many of us who actually faltered over the years in terms of belief, she remained very grounded in all that she believed in terms of religion, family, her life, and her love. And we are very thankful that she's in very good hands. So to that, we think that she's a very beautiful bride, both inside and outside, and we'd like to give, a very special toast to her later after the speech.
Right, now enough about Noelle, a bit about Weeyang. I think the best judge of a guy's character is what his girlfriend's girlfriends think of him. And I've known Noelle for ages, but I've only known Weeyang a couple of years. I had the privilege, or some would call it the misfortune, of going to LSE with Weeyang. And I remember when we first went to LSE, all of us were young, impressionable, wide-eyed, 18-year-old people just walking in, just some of us just following the crowd, but some of us clearly had the eye on the prize. And I remember the first time I actually met Weeyang for good. He had come to pick Noelle up from my house. Like, we used to stay in the halls of residence, and I stayed in this place near Covent Garden in London. Noelle stayed across town. I was in across town, but it's actually about a 25-minute walk from where I used to live. And it was in November, it was dark, it was cold, it was raining, like it always rains in London. Noelle came for dinner with me. And then we looked outside, and then there was Weeyang, standing in the cold, looking up, waiting for her to come so that he could come and pick her up and walk her all the way home, and then walk home by himself. So the entire journey would take about 45 minutes. And I remember looking at him there and thinking, well, maybe this guy has something in him. And many, many long walks later, and like very toned leg muscles later, he still clearly had the eye on the prize. But I think the incident that really stuck in my mind is, I think it was our third year in London, and the girls, as usual, had decided to meet up in London and go on, girls being girls, a shopping trip to Paris. So we booked the 7 a.m. Eurostar train, and girls being girls, obviously we went up the night before. Woke up at 6:30 in the morning. Very, very late for the train. So I just remember the entire morning just being a complete blur. I remember just running, putting my face on, putting my shorts on, and just running out the door to the side of the street, flying out the first cab we can, just hopping on it, and then we turn around, and then we see this guy, just sweating all over, bare-chested, no t-shirt, with shorts, one hand with 3 suitcases and the other hand with 2, just running after the cab with 4 girls in it, and just putting the luggages on there, just waving to us. I remember the cab pulling away, and I was looking at this guy and thinking, yeah, that's one dedicated guy. Okay, that aside, from those who were in London with us, other notable contributions from Weeyang include Frisbee, BitTorrent, Bak-kut-teh, and Ha Cheong Gai. Weeyang, I can truthfully say, London would not have been the same without you. And from all the girls and me, I would genuinely say, I'm really, really glad you're with Noelle. And we wish you all the best, happiness forever, and please, Weeyang, please be nice to her. Okay, guys, will you please raise your glasses and join me in the toast that I have you.